.6 of horror. Welcome to the podcast where we address, stress, and obsess over everything that is horror.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to our first on the archives of the Pick 6.
Ooh, Pick 6, that's right. Because here at 66.6, we don't pick 3, we don't pick 5,
we don't pick
10.
2.
Nope.
We pick 6.
That's
Yes,
right. Count 'em.
and today we are going to each rank our top 6 movie posters.
Damn good subject.
It is, man. I think that's a very, very important part of a horror movie is
Sure it
the
is.
poster or the cover art on the VHS or the DVD, man.
it worth
That's what
it?
makes it. You know, you're walking down the aisle at the video store, which don't fucking exist anymore.
Sad days.
But back in the day,
few and far between, at least.
Yeah, right. But back in the day, you're walking down the aisle, and if it didn't have a cover art that just caught your attention, probably weren't going to
Or
rent it.
even better,
Yeah.
so the marquees in the theaters, right?
Yeah,
You're
right.
going, always, we get to the movies a bit early just to walk down and see the posters.
That's
and
exactly
the
right.
previews, of course.
Absolutely. We're going to recreate that just for you.
Ooh, recreate it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, without further ado, let's go through the list. Let's go through.
So we're each going to go, like, you give your 1, I give my, or 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5.
Absolutely.
Right.
Let's dive right in.
Yeah, let's dive right in. Hooligan, what is your 6th pick?
I can't wait.
Ooh, speaking of diving in, my pick is Jaws.
Classic. Yeah.
Love that poster.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a great
poster.
one.
Yeah.
You know, that's a movie that you don't know if it's truly horror or not, but that movie poster is fucking scary.
Gets your attention.
It
Yeah,
does.
so good.
It's a scary shark. Yeah.
Scary.
All right, Lynn Leatherface, what's your 6?
So my number 6 is The Gorgon, a Hammer film. Not necessarily my favorite Hammer movie, but I absolutely, positively love this poster. We're gonna obviously put it up here for you guys to see. It makes you question, like, what is going to happen in this movie? But I love it. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
My number 6 will haunt your dreams. I picked A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, such a good one. Yeah, such a good one.
Right.
All right. Hooligan, what's number 5?
Number 5 for me. Well, speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street, it's not the first one. It's actually part 6. Freddy's Dead.
What?
I know.
We were just talking about
Man, you know what? I know it's a little controversial to use this one, but I love this fucking poster. It just always, as a kid, it was a good one. Scared me.
But I think it's important that you say that. It's because it's what draws you to the poster. Just like with The Gorgon, for me, not necessarily my favorite Hammer movie, but I love that poster.
Love it.
And
Yeah,
that's
all
what
right.
it's all about in this list, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to keep it just about, that particular poster when it captures the moment.
There you go. What's your number 5?
Number 5 for me, Suspiria.
Ooh, I love that movie.
Yeah. I love that one so much I had it tattooed on my forearm.
Yeah, you do.
And I love it. It's simple, but frightening. It's beautiful, too. Beautiful to look at. The shape of the woman's body, blood coming out of her neck. So good. Love it.
Awesome. Hey, you know what? My number 5. My number 5 was Jaws.
Ooh,
so
okay.
You're
Yeah,
so,
so-
5. So pretty close together.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
choice,
surprised
my
it wasn't
friend.
higher for you guys.
Yeah, so
Can you?
Can you take me
you
higher?
know.
Can you?
Can you?
Well, hey, Hooligan, I'm going to throw it back to you for number 4.
Number 4. Okay, this one is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but not the original poster, the VHS box art.
Oh, changing it up.
Changing
a
it
bit.
up. That's the one I saw
Didn't
as a
know
kid.
we were
It
allowed
was
to
very
do
frightening.
that.
Love it. All right, Lynn, what's
Yeah.
yours?
So we're on 4. So my 4 is Maniac.
Ooh, nice one. Good
I
one.
love that. And you know what's so crazy? As much as I love it, I think his pants are a little undone in that. If you notice, his fly is slightly undone, which adds to the perversion of the serial killer mindset. So
That's a
it's
creepy
so
fucking
great.
movie.
It's
It
a
is.
creepy movie, and the poster just leaves enough to the imagination.
Awesome. Eddie.
All right, my number 4 is a good contrast between innocence and evil. I picked Poltergeist.
Oh God, I'd
That's
see
like
that one almost
iconic.
made my list. I love that poster.
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah,
Great movie.
It's such a good movie.
Okay, going to number 3?
Yeah, number 3.
All right, the original Halloween.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right on.
It's you maybe think it'd be my number 1.
Right.
It's not. It's 3.
You may be surprised
Yeah.
about
Love it.
the way
Love
my
it.
list plays out too. So next up for me is House on Haunted Hill.
Oh, yes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I tell you what's so funny, real quick. That movie, literally, my mom called the video store by us. And she said, "What's the scariest movie that you guys seen?" That's what they recommended.
Oh, wow.
That movie. And so I remember
original.
specifically.
The original.
The original
Yeah,
with
good.
Vincent Price. Going and picking it up and seeing the cover, like, oh, we're in for something great. Not that scary, but I love the movie. Love the poster. Even
Great.
more so.
Excellent one. Hey, you know what? My number 3 combines two of my favorite things: architecture and horror. Amityville Horror,
Oh, cool.
1970s one. Cool.
Right. That's a great one.
Yeah,
I love that one.
guys, good choices so
Good
far.
choices.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Going on.
So number 2, Hooligan. What is your number 2?
Mine is Leprechaun.
I knew it.
We knew we were going there at some point.
You
That's
knew it.
right,
I love
yeah.
that poster, and I too have that tattooed on me. So
There you go. I mean,
Great
it's
poster.
Yeah.
Great poster.
It really is. It's awesome. All right. What's yours?
My number 2 is Halloween, the original.
Okay.
Hey,
Very cool.
What? That's my number 2.
No kidding.
What? Right there.
Yeah.
Number 3.
You guys are number 2.
Hey.
Number 3 over here. I see how it is.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing
Number
like,
3 is a good poster, but hey, one of us might rank that. So, that being said, before we get to number 1, let's go over our honorable mentions.
Yeah, I love
Honorable
it.
mentions.
I love
All right.
it.
This is a lengthy list, guys, but let's blow through it pretty quick. All right. So we got, for me, The Howling, Child's Play 2, It from 1990 with Tim Curry. Fuck, that one scared me as a kid.
Yeah.
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Love it.
Oh, man, yeah.
Hellraiser,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, The Crow, Nightmare Before Christmas, Hocus Pocus, the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, yeah.
And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, where it looks like the Breakfast Club.
It looks like The Breakfast Club.
It's
Yeah,
it's a
I love
parody of
that
that. Love that one.
Yeah.
Okay, what you?
You know what? So I'm not gonna rehash a lot of the ones you said because so many of those are like my favorite. But Q, the Winged Serpent.
Oh, yes.
Great one.
I was almost on there for me.
Cool.
Hellraiser, of course. Pumpkinhead. Let's see. What were some ones that went on your list that almost made it for me? Oh, The Exorcist. Super close to choosing that one. Alien. There were so many. This was hard for me, and you know what? I decided that when I compiled my list, I was just going to go with a theme, for mine, and essentially the theme is for mine. Mine are all hand drawn.
I love the illustrated ones
So
much
mine are
more
all
than a
illustrated.
picture.
So anyway, a lot of the ones are honorable mention for me were on yours. What about you, buddy?
Hey, I picked The Howling, and I
Man, that's
picked
another good one. This is so tough.
Evil Dead.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
The original.
And you know what? Evil Dead 2. Throw it in there.
Yeah.
as
and,
well.
and Army of Darkness.
And Army of Darkness. You know what?
That was
Those
one-
are all
Yeah,
very
for sure.
good honorable
For sure.
mentions.
Yeah.
Great.
And I even had, it was hard for me because the Dracula and Frankenstein, it's tough to get a feel for what was the movie poster there because the reason those didn't make my list is like I've seen some that definitely should be, but I don't
Yeah.
know if it is for sure. But anyway,
Well, great posters from
They
back
are,
in the
dude. There's
30s.
so
and,
many to
all the
choose
Universal stuff is just awesome. But
It is.
okay,
All
you guys
right.
ready to do number
Hey,
one?
let's do number 1. Hooligan, give
right.
us the honors.
Okay, my number 1 pick, 1992, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
wow. It is, and I think that was on the pantheon of runner-ups. Or I at one point in time, I think I had like 20 different posters. I was like, where do you
Yeah,
go?
it's tough. But I tell you what, that poster is haunting. It's
It
got
is.
this like gothic Victorian feel, like the movie does.
Yeah.
It's absolutely iconic for me. I love it.
Sure.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine is The Evil Dead.
Okay.
It's just, to me, when you look at that poster, first off, it has a quote from Stephen King on there. So right away, you got to know you're in for a treat if Stephen King is giving it a props up. I
Right,
mean,
right.
he's kind of the master of horror in a way. But it's simple. You've got this hand coming up from the ground and grabbing this lady. It's not your typical zombie that's slow moving. I mean, there's some scary stuff going on there. And again, it falls into the hand-drawn, illustrated stuff. It's number 1 for me, without a shadow of a doubt. I put that one up there first, and then I kind of went down from there. But I love
Very
that
cool.
franchise. I love that poster.
Good.
Excellent choice.
Yeah.
And my number 1, I picked The Exorcist. I know that's kind of
No.
common when people pick, but the cover is so visceral. It's
It
so
is.
ambiguous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love that one. It just sticks with me. It's
So good, man.
almost like it's a thing of beauty and a thing of possible evil. And you know what? Sometimes evil dresses as beauty.
Sometimes Evil wears a really kick-ass tie and a black shirt.
Yeah.
And his name's Eddie.
Hey, all right.
It was so tough to make this list, but I am glad that none of us really, outside of Halloween,
Yeah.
we were at number
Well,
2.
Yeah, did we all pick Jaws? No, you
No,
didn't pick
you
Jaws.
Jaws, yeah,
Jaws.
but
Hey.
a fantastic list, guys.
Yeah.
And how fun was this video?
So much fun, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
And again, you know what? Talk to me tomorrow. Maybe one of those gets flip-flopped or something else. I don't really know. But these are the ones that just stood out to me.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
These may or may not be the posters we stick to.
Yeah, very, very much so. And
cool.
I don't know. It's an important part of, like you said, the whole journey of going to the theater, going to the video store, and it's kind of a lost art. Did you notice that outside of, I think, maybe Bram Stoker's Dracula, that's the most current one, I believe, that we had on our list? All the rest of them are relatively older films.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for me, that was probably the
And
newest
none of
one.
mine were, I don't even think I had anything from the 90s. I don't think.
Yeah, Leprechaun was 93, so that was a little bit
maybe
newer.
that's
But
more
yeah,
current.
yeah.
So
good stuff,
there you
guys.
go. I mean, again, it's kind of like album cover art or something. We're losing that. Let's bring it back. Let's make it important enough to make a rankings video, so maybe we get the people out there to
Absolutely.
keep it going.
And hey, you know what? Put your rankings in the comment section.
Absolutely.
We'd
Yeah,
love
let us
to
know.
see what you guys are saying, but hey, you know what? Let's just kind of throw it from here. Until next time, listen up.
And remember,
Stay scary.
Get 6.